And we are live. Welcome everyone to our Sondheim Cabaret. Sorry about the wait. We had a few technical difficulties, but we are all good to go. I am so excited for this cabaret tonight. We have some incredible performances lined up for you all, celebrating one of the greatest composers in musical theater. But what I'm the most excited for is to introduce you to our host for this evening. He has been in so many of our readings. He's been with us from the very beginning. He was in our very first play reading back in April of last year, and he's been with us this entire time. He most recently guest directed Agnes of God, which was amazing if you guys got a chance to see that on our group. So here we have Jay Skipworth. Thank you so much for hosting.
Hi, Tabitha. Thank you again for having me. I, like you, am very excited for our lineup tonight. Can't wait to hear these wonderful performers, and let's waste no time and get right into it. And we are starting things off with a bang. I don't know how to best introduce our first performer, because if it weren't for Tabitha Jablonski, there's no place like home theater. She has started this group, founded it, kept us going, and energized us, and it's grown to over 1,000 members now, which is fantastic. She was last seen hosting our 90s cabaret, but if you know Tabitha, she is involved in all of the productions and does such a great job of not only putting on the performances and directing them herself, but supporting all of us who also like to step in those roles from time to time too. Tonight, she is singing Ladies Who Lunch from Company. Please welcome Miss Tabitha Jablonski.
Thank you so much, Jay. I'm really excited to sing this one. I'm kind of miscasting myself because I would never be cast as Joanne, at least not at this point in my life, because I sound like I'm 7. Here I wanted to try Ladies Who Lunch, which is one of my favorite songs. Company is one of my favorite musicals. It's actually the first musical reading we ever did in this group. I gave up all drinks except for water for Lent, because otherwise I would totally do this song with actual alcohol, because I feel like you have to. But this is me with water doing the Ladies Who Lunch. We can pretend it's vodka or something. But here we go. I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming their fat. And looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who stay smart. Aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000. A matinee, a Pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mother's. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls who play wife. Aren't they too much? Keeping house but clutching a copy of life just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools. Too busy to know that they're fools. Aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them. to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch, plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove. Another brilliant zinger. Another reason not to move. Another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that. And here's to the girls on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. A toast to that invincible bunch. The dinosaurs surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise. 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 Thank you.
Bravo, Tabitha. Bravo.
It's a nice way to keep your voice hydrated while you're singing.
Yeah, exactly. So
Thank you. Bye.
excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Our next performer recently played multiple characters in our readings of A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder and 1776. She'll soon be performing in our reading of The Pajama Game. I'm looking forward to that one myself. And she was last seen singing in the 90s cabaret Baby One More Time, performing No One Is Alone from Into the Woods, Alexandra Faye.
Thank you. No one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. No one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. People make mistakes. Fathers, mothers, people make mistakes. Holding to their own. Thinking they're alone. Honor their mistakes. Everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right. Giants can be good. You decide what's right. You decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side, someone else is not. While you're seeing your side, maybe we forgot they are not alone. No one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone. Thank you.
That was wonderful, Alexandra. Thank you so much. Very, very great. Well, we move right along. We'll stay with the Into the Woods theme, and I'm excited for this next one. Amanda Jones recently played multiple characters in our readings of A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder in 1776, and was last seen performing with Every Breath I Take and Hear My Song from the 90s Cabaret. Tonight singing Moments in the Woods from Into the Woods. Please welcome Amanda Jones.
Thank you very much. Evening, everybody. Here we go. What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Or was it wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? I'll wake up, stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming, what is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband. You can't live in the woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince for whatever. Never, it's these woods. Face the facts, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Is that me? No, it wasn't. Just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never? And that's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you'd never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment. Who can live in the woods? And to get what you wish, only just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remembering you've had an and when you're back to or makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods. Thank you.
Amanda, that was fantastic. Great work. Great work as always. Our next performer recently played Jill in a reading of the Minnesota Diner Cycle and Jenny in our reading of Temp Odyssey. She was last seen performing Rocking Around the Christmas Tree from the Holiday Cabaret, coming to us via video, singing Worst Pies in London from Sweeney Todd. Please enjoy the stylings and the singings of Haley Meyer.
Wait, was you rush, was you hurry? You gave me such a fright, I thought you was a ghost of a minute. Can't you sit you down, sit? All I meant is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come here for a pie, sir? Do forgive me if my head's a little vague. What was that? You think we'd have the plague? From the way that people keep avoiding, no you don't. Heaven knows I've tried, sir, but there's no one even comes into an ale. Right you are, so would you like a drop of ale? Mind you, I can hardly blame them. Or even that, or like the worst place in London. If you down it, take a bite. Is that just disgusting? You have to concede it. It's nothing but crusting. Here, drink this. You made it. The worst place in London. And no wonder with the price of meat what it is when you get it. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Men would think it was a treat. Finding poor animals or dying in the street. Mrs. Mooney has a pie shop. Does a business, but I've noticed something weird. Lately all the neighbours' cats have disappeared. You have to end it to it. What I calls enterprise. Popping pussies into pies. Wouldn't do in my shop. Just the thought of it's enough to make you sick. And I'm telling you, them pussy cats is quick. No denying times it hard, so even harder than the worst pies in London. Only Lord and nothing more is that just revolting, all greasy and gritty. It looks like it's molting and tastes like, well, pity. A woman alone with limited wind and the worst place in London. Ah, sir, times is hard. Times is hard.
Always so much fun. Haley, wherever you are, thank you so much. Great, great work. So exciting. Our next performer recently played Dr. Livingstone in Agnes of God, and I can attest firsthand how wonderful she was in that. And she was also last seen performing If You Wanna from our 90s cabaret via video tonight, singing Being Alive from Company. Please enjoy the stylings of Kelly Arnott.
Hello, my name is Kelly Arnott, and I will be singing Being Alive from Company. What do you get? Someone to hold you too close. Someone to hurt you too deep. Someone to sit in your chair to ruin your sleep. Someone to need you too much. Someone to know you too well. Someone to pull you up short, to put you through hell. Someone you have to let in. Someone whose feelings you spare. Someone who, like it or not, will want you to share a little, a lot. Someone to crowd you with love. Someone to force you to care. Someone to make you come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you of being alive. stop short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be used. Vary my days. But alone is alone. Not alive. Somebody crowd me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody let me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive.
Wow. Kelly, wherever you are, fantastic, fantastic work as always. Just great performances. Aren't you entertained? Such a great group of folks here. This is the kind of things that happen in the There's No Place Like Home online theater group on Facebook. Just so much talent. Well, I'm very excited for our next performer, who last seen performing Spark of Creation from the 90s Cabaret. Tonight she's singing one of my personal favorites, Somewhere, from West Side Story, Hillary Steen. Hillary, take it away.
Thanks, Shay. Hi, everyone.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care, someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living, a way of forgiving, somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somehow. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time care. Time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living, way of forgiving, somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hands and we're halfway there. Hold my hands and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somehow.
Bravo, Hillary. Bravo. Fantastic work. Lovely. Just lovely. Thank you so much. Wow. Whew. It's a little dusty in here. I don't know how y'all are, but wow, that was just wonderful. Our next performer has played Colonel Pickering in Pygmalion, Rothko in Red, multiple characters in Gypsy, Miss Shingle in A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, and John Adams in 1776. Coming to us via video tonight, singing A Little Priest from Sweeney Todd. Please enjoy Tammy Peters.
When it gets dark, I'll find someplace secret and bury the body.
Oh, we could do that. Or, you know me, bright ideas just pop into me head. I was thinking, seems a downright shame.
Shame?
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name has, nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No, seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is when you get it, if you get it. Ah, good, you got it. Take for instance Mrs. Mooney and her pie shop. Business never better, using only pussycat and toast. Now a pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion, eminently practical and yet appropriate as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I've lived all these years without you, I'll never know how delectable. Also, undetectable. How choice, how rare, for what's the sound of the world out there?
What, Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear, and who are we to deny it in here? These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, hot from the oven.
What is that?
It's priest.
Have a little priest. Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
No, you see, the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly! Not as hearty as bishop, perhaps, but not as bland as curate either.
And good for business, always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it in Sunday. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else, though, to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well then if you're British and royal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean, though of course it tastes of wherever it's been.
Is that Squire on the fire?
No, see, no, sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my love.
Save a lot of graves, do a lot of relatives
Favours is those below serving those up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavours.
How gratifying for once to know that those above will serve those down below.
Now let's see, we've got Tinker,
Something pinker,
Tailor,
something paler,
Butler,
something subtler,
Potter,
something hotter.
Locksmith, lovely bit of clerk.
Made it for a lark.
Then again, they're sweet if you want a cheap and you like it dark. Try the financier, pick of his career.
That looks pretty rank.
Well, he drank. No, it's a bank cashier. Never really sold. Maybe it was old.
Have you any beetle?
Next week, so I'm told. Beetle isn't bad till you smell it and notice how well it's been greased. Stick to priest. Now, this may be a bit stringy, but then, of course, it is fiddle player.
This isn't fiddle player, it's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot. Then blow on it first. The history of the world, my sweet.
Oh, Mr. Todd, ooh, Mr. Todd, what does it tell?
Is who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd too, Mr. Todd, who gets to sell.
But fortunately it's all so clear that everybody goes down well with beer.
Since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Too salty. I prefer General.
With or without his privates? With is extra.
What is that?
It's fop. Finest in the shop. Or we have some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And I've just begun. Here's the politician, so oily, it's served with a doily, not one.
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run.
Try the fryer, fried it's fryer.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too mealy.
An actor, that's compactor.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
Oh, wait, true, we don't have judge yet, but we've got something that you might fancy even better.
What's that?
Executioner.
Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
Highborn, no, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone, meaning anyone, and to anyone at all.
Wow. I'm just speechless. Where else can you go to see a solo duet? Nowhere. I mean, just fantastic. And it's the kind of things that you'll find from this group all the time. You're watching this on YouTube right now. Thank you for joining in, whether you're watching live or you're watching it later. Hit that little subscribe button, the little notification bell, so you'll always know when there's something new from this group here on YouTube. Well, our next performer, so talented, recently played multiple characters in our reading of 1776, last seen performing Someone to Watch Over Me from our 90s cabaret, singing Not While I'm Around from Sweeney Todd. Please welcome Michelle Moses Eisenstein.
Thanks, Jay.
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays. I'll send 'em howling, I don't care. I've got ways. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can't desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you, not while I'm around. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can't desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Thank you.
Great work, Michelle. Great work. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Our next performer played Rapunzel in one of our Into the Woods readings. We had 2 of those. Oh, wow, this is just how talented this group is. Sometimes they're split readings. It's like blue and red. And she also played Phoebe in our reading of A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Last seen performing Let It Snow in the Holiday Cabaret. Tonight singing Greenfinch and Lynette Bird from Sweeney Todd. Please welcome Stevie Miller.
Hello, thank you. Greenfinch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Oh, can you jubilate sitting in cages, never taking wing? Outside the sky waits beckoning, beckoning, just beyond the bars. How can you remain staring at the rain, maddened by the stars? How is it you sing? Anything, how is it you sing? Greenfinch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Whence comes this melody constantly flowing? Is it rejoicing or merely hollowing? Are you discussing or fussing or simply dreaming? Are you crowing? Are you screaming? Ringdove and robinette, is it for wages, singing to be sold? Have you decided it's safer in cages, singing when you're told? My cage has many rooms, damask and dark, nothing there sings, not even my lark. Larks never will you know when they're captive. Teach me to be more adaptive. Oh, greenfinch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, teach me how to sing. If I cannot fly, let me sing.
Evie, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Yes. Oh, so good. So good. Well, our next performer, it's the first time performing with our group. So excited to hear that. Singing Something's Coming from West Side Story. Welcome, Jasmine Jones.
Hello. Thank you. All right. Could be. Who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. Head making cannonballing down from the sky, gleaming its eye, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a click, with a shock, phone'll jingle, door'll knock. Open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it's soon. Catch the moon, one-handed catch. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Stop me just by holding still. It'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, be the guy. Pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on a beach. Maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight. Happy Black History Month.
Great work, Jasmine. Amazing work. First time, but definitely not last time for sure. Can't wait to see what else you bring us. Great, great work. Great work. Our next performer will be playing multiple characters in the upcoming reading of The Pajama Game. She was last seen performing I Don't Want to Miss a Thing for the 90s Cabaret, singing Broadway Baby from Follies. Please welcome Courtney James.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for that one big chance to be in a show. Oh, gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday maybe all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. Hey, Mr. Producer, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I got, plus a tube of grease paint and a follow spot. I'm a Broadway
baby, slaving at the 5 and 10, dreaming of that great day when I'll be in a show. Broadway, baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating at a greasy spoon to save on my dough. At my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square. Someday, maybe, if I stick it long enough, I can get to strut my stuff. Working for a nice man like a Ziegfeld or a Weissman in a great big Broadway show.
Great job, Courtney. Great job. So much fun, so much energy. Oh, takes us away. Takes us on that trip where we like to go. Well, another first-time performer coming up next. So excited for this. Singing Not a Day Goes By from Merrily We Roll Along. Please welcome Hillary Sutton.
Thanks for having me. Not a day goes by, not a single day, but you're still somewhere part of my life, and it looks like you'll stay as the days go by. I keep thinking, when does it end? Where's the day I'll have started forgetting? But I just go on thinking and sweating and cursing and crying and turning and reaching and waking and dying and no, not a day goes by, not a blessed day, but you're still somewhere part of my life, and you won't go away, so there's hell to pay. And until I die, I'll die day after day after day after day after day after day after, till the days go by, till the days go by, till the days go by.
Great job, Hillary. Great job. Fantastic. Our next performer recently played Little Red Riding Hood in a reading of Into the Woods and was last seen performing No More for the Birthday Cabaret, singing so many people from Saturday Night. Please welcome Gretchen Midgley.
Thank you, and I cannot promise there won't be a cat appearance.
I said the man for me must have a castle, a man of means he'd be, a man of fame. And then I met a man who hadn't any, without a penny to his name. I had to go and fall for so much less than what I had planned from all the magazines. I should be good and sore. What am I happy for? I guess the man means more than the means. So many people in the world, and what can they do? They'll never know love like my love for you. So many people laugh at what they don't know. That's their concern. If just a few, say 500,000 or so, could see us, they'd learn. So many people in the world don't know what they've missed. They'd never believe such joy could exist. And if they tell us it's a thing we'll outgrow, they're jealous as they can be. That with so many people in the world, you love me.
Great work, Gretchen.
Thank
Great
you.
work. Fantastic. Our next performer will be coming to us via video. Last seen performing You Ought to Know from the 90s Cabaret. Tonight, she'll be singing Could I Leave You from Follies, Melanie Kirsten, and Melanie sent a note for everyone. Hi, everyone. So sorry I couldn't be there live to do this, but still wanted to submit something as I can never pass up the chance to do Sondheim. I only truly discovered this song a couple of years ago and fell in love with it. I knew of Follies before that and had sung Losing My Mind for vocal recitals, but for some reason, I never dug deep into the rest of the music. So I'm excited to get to perform this one for you. I'm sure you're all doing a fabulous job, and I can't wait to do another cabaret live and in person with everyone when I'm not stuck in dress rehearsals for other things. Sending love and virtual hugs to everyone. Once again, singing Could I Leave You from Follies, Melanie Kirsten.
Leave you, how could I leave you? How could I go it alone? Could I wipe the years away with a quick goodbye? How do you wipe tears away when your eyes are dry? Sweetheart, lover, could I recover? Give up the joys I have known, not to fetch your pills again every day at 5. Not to give those dinners for 10 elderly men from the UN. How could I survive? Could I leave you and your shelves of the world's best books? And the evenings of martyred looks, cryptic sighs, sullen glares from those injured eyes. Leave the quips with the sting, jokes with the sneer, passionless love-making once a year. Leave the lies, ill concealed, and the wounds never healed, and the game's not worth winning. And wait, I'm just beginning. What? Leave you? Oh, how could I leave you? What would I do on my own? Putting thoughts of you aside, in the south of France, would I think of suicide? Darling, shall we dance? Could I live through the pain on a terrace in Spain? Would it pass? It would pass. Could I bury my rage with a boy half your rage in the grass? Bitch your ass. But I've done that already. Or didn't you know, love? Tell me, how could I leave when I left long ago? Love, could I leave you? No, the point is, could you leave me? Well, I guess you could leave me the house, leave me the flat, leave me the Brocs and Chagalls and all that. You could leave me the stocks for sentiment's sake, and 90% of the money you make, and the rugs and the cooks. Darling, you keep the drugs, Angel, you keep the books. Honey, I'll take the grand sugar, you take the spinach, and all of our friends, and just wait a goddamn minute. What? Leave you? How could I leave you? Sweetheart, I have to confess. Could I leave you? Yes. Will I leave you? Will I leave you? Yes! Thank you.
Wow, so much fun, Melanie, wherever you are. Thank you so much. That was an absolute blast, as always. Well, happy to welcome this next gentleman up. Recently, he played Alfred P. Doolittle in the reading of Pygmalion and was last seen performing The Gambler for our birthday cabaret. That was fantastic. Singing tonight, Franklin Shepherd Incorporated from Merrily We Roll Along. Please welcome Stephen Yednock.
Hey there, Jay. Okay. Just as a setup, this song, if you don't know the show Merrily We Roll Along, this is a guy, Charlie Kringus, and he's on with his friend Franklin Shepherd, and they are composer, writer kind of guys. And in an interview, and Charlie's just found out that Frank has kind of betrayed him, and once again is kind of leaving him in the lurch. So he's kind of, ticked off about it. So he kind of has this song, and he's on television in an interview with an interviewer. And the interviewer has just asked, how do you write songs? So here we go. How do we work together? Sure. He goes, and I go, and soon we're humming along. And that's called writing a song. Then he goes, and I go, and the phone goes, and he goes, mutter, 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 yes, Jerome, mutter, no, Jerome, mutter, 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 that's his lawyer, Jerome, mutter, 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 do it, Jerome, click, sorry, Joe. So I go, and he goes, and I go, and soon we're tapping away. Sorry, Charlie. Secretary, on the intercom. Yes, Miss Biz, it's Messenger. Thanks, Miss Biz. Will you tell him to wait? Will you order the car? Will you call up the bank? Will you wire the coast? Will you... Sorry, Charlie. Mutter, 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 sell the stocks. Mutter, buy the rights. Mutter, 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 mutter. Let me put you on hold. Yes, Miss Biz, it's your interview. Thanks, Miss Biz. Will you tell him to wait? Will you wire the car? Will you order the coast? Will you send to the bank? And the telephones blink and the stocks get sold. The rest of us, he keeps on hold. He's into making movies, and he's now a corporation. Right. So I play at home with my wife and kids, and I wait to hear the movie bits. But I got a little sailboat, and I'm into meditation. Right. He flies off to California. I discuss him with my shrink. That's the story of the way we work. Me and Franklin Shepherd Inc. Well, that sounds like you think making money is a bad thing for an artist. Money. Did I say money? Well, no, I like money a lot. I mean, it's better than not. But when it's money, 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 when you should be. Listen, Frank does the money thing very well. But you know what? There are other people who do it better. And Frank does the music thing very, very well. And you know what? No one does it better. Still, the telephones blink and the buzzers buzz, and I really don't know what he does, but he makes a ton of money, and a lot of it for me. Right. So I think, okay, I just start a play, and he somehow knows, because right away it's rink. Hiya, buddy, want to write a show? Got a great idea. We'll own all the rights with a 2-week out and a turnaround on the guarantee plus a gross percent of the billing clause. And there I am in California, talking deals and turning pink. Back in business, and I mean just that. Back with Franklin Shepherd Inc. Very sneaky how it happens. Much more sneaky than you think. Start with nothing but a song to sing. Next, your Franklin Shepherd. Wait a minute. I'm getting in too deep here. See, Frank and I are not that kind of close anymore. Not like we used to be. And a friendship's like a garden. You got to water it and tend it and care about it. And I want it back. Nothing permanent has happened. Just a temporary kink. Friendship's something you don't really lose. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let me lose the greatest composer any lyricist ever had. Phone him, write him, and stop him on the street. You'll recognize him. He's the one going through his checkbook. And tell that man to get back to his piano. Very sneaky how it happens. Every day you're on the brink. First the prizes, then the interviews. Oh my God, I think it's happened. Stop me quick before I sink. One more triumph that I can't refuse. In case you didn't notice, this is my first time on TV. And my last. No, here's the point. And whatever happens, then we'll all go have a drink. That's the guy I love, the fella who's inside. Money, quick, Jerome. There's a crazy man on our TV screen. Inside, inside Franklin Shepherd. Just write him, Cabaret Bank USA. Inc.
Bravo, Stephen. Bravo, as always. Oh, so much fun. So well done. Our next performer recently played the witch in one of the readings of Into the Woods. And on a personal note, I had my very favorite back and forth in a scene with somebody with her in Last Days of Judas Iscariot, where we really clawed each other's eyes out for about 2 minutes. Last scene performing Poetry Man for the 70s Cabaret, singing I Remember from Evening Primrose. Please welcome the supremely talented Allison Starr.
Thank you so much, Jay. So much fun to do this cabaret. You guys are doing amazing. Here we go. I remember sky. It was blue as ink, or at least I think I remember sky. I remember snow, soft as feathers, sharp as thumbtacks, coming down like lint, and it made you squint. when the wind would blow. And ice like vinyl on the streets, cold as silver, white as sheets, rain like strings and changing things like leaves. I remember leaves, green as spearmint, crisp as paper. I remember trees, bare as coat racks, spread like broken umbrellas. And parks and bridges, ponds and zoos, ruddy faces, muddy shoes, light and noise and bees and boys and days. I remember days, or at least I try. But as years go by, they're a sort of haze, and the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day of sky.
Great work, Allison. Great work as always. Oh, such a great performance. So good. Our next performer was last seen singing Save the Best for Last. Oh, song hits me right here. From the 90s Cabaret. It's going to be singing a song from Dick Tracy. She left us a note here. This is from the 1991 movie Dick Tracy, Madonna and Warren Beatty starred in. If you haven't seen that, by the way, recently as a movie guy, I'll tell you, go back and revisit it. It's worth a shot. The music was great, and I always loved it. And later came to discover that Sondheim did the music, so no wonder it was so good. Always loved this song. Singing Sooner or Later from Dick Tracy via video. Please welcome Jolene Batiste.
Sooner or later you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later you're gonna be fine. Baby, it's time that you face it. I always get my man. Sooner or later you're gonna decide. Sooner or later there's nowhere to hide. Baby, it's time, so why waste it in chatter? Let's settle the matter. Baby, you're mine on a platter. I always get my man. But if you insist, babe, the challenge delights me. The more you resist, babe, the more it excites me. And no one I've kissed, babe, ever fights me again. If you're on my list, it's just a question of when. When I get a yen, then baby, amen. I'm counting to 10, and then nothing you've known. I'm gonna love you and you all alone. Sooner is better than later, but lover, I'll hover, I'll plan. This time I'm not only getting, I'm holding my man.
Hashtag steamy. Great work, Jolene. Great work. Woo. Great song. Great performance. Our next performer will be playing multiple characters in the upcoming reading of The Pajama Game. Can't wait for that. Have I said that enough? Tonight singing Don't Laugh from Hotspot. Please welcome Caitlin O'Hara.
Show me a glass of water, I'll show you a soggy dress. Show me a tube of toothpaste, I'll show you a mess. Show me a fresh laid sidewalk, and guess where my footprints are? Show me a fire hydrant, I'll show you my car. Show me the latest dance steps, I'll show you the latest fall. Show me the train to Boston, I'll show you St. Paul. Show me 100 lighters, I'll show you the one that won't. Show me a priceless vase. No, don't. Maybe it's my name, maybe it's my face, maybe it's my both. All I know is, show me a canceled party, I'll show you the only guest. Show me an open manhole, and I'll do the rest. Show me a broken window, I'll show you the bat and ball. Show me the boat to Europe, I'll show you St. Paul. Maybe it's my name, maybe it's my face, maybe it's myself. All I don't do, don't laugh good. Maybe I do, don't laugh well. Maybe you could be, who knows, proud. All right, so laugh, but not too loud. If I can convince, don't laugh me. Why can't I convince, don't leave you? Give me half a chance, just half, and then don't laugh. Maybe you could be proud of me too. Thank you.
Work, Caitlin. Great work, Caitlin. Great work. Oh, that was a new one for me, and I'm so glad you brought that to us. That's so much fun about these cabarets. You get to hear old favorites, and you also get introduced to new things. So I'll said it before, I'll say it again. If you're watching us on YouTube and you haven't already done so, subscribe to the page, hit that notification bell so that you know every time new videos are loaded up to the YouTube site. Well, our next performer recently guest directed our reading of Falsettos. She's been in so many things, does such a great job. Last seen performing Somewhere That's Green from the 80s Party Cabaret. Tonight singing Not Getting Married Today from Company. Please welcome Nicole D'Angelo.
Hi! We're going to see how this goes tonight. All right, here we go. part of me is anybody there, because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I'd appreciate your going even more. I mean, you must have lots of better things to do, and not a word of it to Paul. Remember, Paul, you know the man I'm going to marry, but I'm not, because I wouldn't ruin anyone as wonderful as he is. But I thank you all for the gifts and the flowers. Thank you all. Now it's back to the showers. Don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Listen, everybody, look, I don't know what you're waiting for a wedding. What's a wedding? It's a prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever, which is maybe the most horrifying word I ever heard, and which is followed by a honeymoon where suddenly he'll realize he's saddled with and not want to kill me, which is shit. Listen, thanks a bunch, because I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, because I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married. Don't just stand there, I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Goodbye, go and cry at another person's wake. If you're quick for a kick, you could pick up a christening, but please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. Listen, everybody, I'm afraid you didn't hear. Do you want to see a crazy lady fall apart in front of you? It is only Paul, maybe you're ruining his life. You know, the both of us are losing our identities. I telephoned my analyst about it, and he said to see him Monday, but my mind will be floating in the Hudson with the other garbage. I'm not well, so I'm not getting married. You've been swell, but I'm not getting married. Clear the hole, because I'm not getting married. Thank you all, but I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? Don't you know I adore you all, but why? Watch me die like Eliza on the ice. Look, perhaps I'll collapse in the apps right before you. Also take back the cake, burn the shoes, and boil the rice. Look, I didn't tell you, but I may be coming down with hepatitis, and I think I'm gonna faint. So if you want to see me faint, I'll do it happily, but wouldn't it be funnier to go and watch a funeral? So thank you for the 27 dinners, these 37 butter knives, the 47 paper hoods, the 57 candle holders. But I'm not getting married. See, I'm not getting married, but I'm not getting married. Yes, I'm not getting married. Let us pray that I'm not getting married today.
Nicole, take a breath, take a bow. Wow, wow, wow. Excellent. Oh my. Whew. That is well, you know, as somebody who just grew up playing in bands, the only frame of reference I have for that is trying to do It's the End of the World as I Know It from REM, but that even takes the cake over that. Holy cow. Great work. Well, for our final performance tonight, a duet singing Every Day a Little Death from Little Night Music. Please enjoy the stylings of Brianna Galligan and Amanda Jones.
Every day a little death, in the parlor, in the bed, in the curtains, in the silver, in the buttons, and the bread. Every day a little steam, in the heart and in the head. Every move and every breath, and you hardly feel a thing, brings a perfect little death. He smiles sweetly, strokes my hair, says he misses me. I would murder him right there, but first I die. He talks softly of his wars and his horses and his whores. I think love's a dirty business. So do I. So do I. On my knees, and he kisses me. He assumes I'll lose my reason, and I do. Men are stupid, men are vain. Love's disgusting, love's insane. Are you merely hating business? How true. Oh, well, every day a little death.
Every day a little death.
In the parlor, in the bed.
On the lips and in the eyes.
In the curtains, in the silver, in the buttons, in the
pauses,
bread.
in the gestures, in the sighs.
Every day a little steam.
Every day a little dies.
In the heart and in the head.
In the lips and in the lungs.
Every move and every breath, and you hardly feel a thing. Brings a perfect little death.
Bravo to everyone tonight. Such great work. I want to bring Tabitha Jablonski back up on the main stage here, who kicked us off and is the queen of all things this theater group. You are so amazing, Tabitha. Don't shake it off. We love you so much. So please take us home.
First of all, you are all sorry, my husband's cooking. You are all amazing. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I had like a little nostalgia moment because towards the beginning when all this craziness happened, I think one of the first things the Broadway community did during quarantine was that Sondheim Cabaret for his birthday. I don't know if any of you guys watched that, but it brought me a little bit back to that. And honestly, I think I enjoyed you guys a little bit better because I think we had just so much variety, and we had someone doing a little priest as a one-person duet with two different hairstyles. We had Not Getting Married Today, double fast. We had all these incredible performances, a lot of songs I had never heard before, which was just amazing. And some people reprising roles they played with our group even. So I just love you all. Thank you all so much. I just wanted to pop in to say that next week on Monday, I think it's the 1st. Yeah, March 1st, Monday, we're having our next trivia night. So the event will go up for that tomorrow. So hopefully you guys can make it to our trivia night if you're interested. But other than that, I just wanted to thank Jay for being such an incredible host. Thank you so much, Jay. And you can feel free to come back and conclude. Thank you so much, everybody. This was so much fun.
Thank you again, Tabitha. I'll echo what Tabitha said. Such talent, so much fun. And as has been said and quoted many times by others, the reasons that we love performances, that we love theater, is because we see things about ourselves and our lives in it. That's how we all relate to it. And I want to thank all of you for giving your time, your energy, and your talents and sharing them with all of us so that we can enjoy them. For everyone who's watching, thank you so much for your support. Again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Use that notifications bell so you'll know when new things come up. And for everyone else, we'll see you soon on the digital stage. Stay safe, stay well, friends, and have a wonderful night. Thank you all.